What's up guys, Black Holes here and welcome back to another video, and today we're back on Pro Cycling Manager 2020 for episode number 15 of Redemption Rider Williams Martini Career Mode. Before we start, I do have an announcement to make. I have talked about it on Twitter, I had teased it on the channel by showing the logo, but I do have another YouTube channel. We have created it, and by we I mean Tim Soski and myself. It is called Ascent. It is a cycling channel. We've uploaded our first podcast earlier today on the Vuelta, and I had asked if you lot wanted to see a bit more podcast and whether it was on a different channel or not. You had said yes, and Joe and I came to the conclusion that having a common or a linked YouTube channel would be the best way to convey our discussions and our podcast. So yes, the link will be in the description down below, also in the top right hand corner right now. You can go and subscribe. It would mean a lot if you lot would do it. It's a new project, it's a new journey for us, but I do hope you guys will be there to go and watch the first ever episode of the podcast, as I said, on the Vuelta. And I mean, yeah, give it a subscribe, give it a like, share it with your friends. It would just mean the world to Joe and I. But coming back to Pro Cycling Manager, today's episode, we'll take a look at a few stages. We don't have any objectives, so on that end, we're quite good. We do have the national championships, so that's what we're gonna do in this episode. We do have the Tour of Norway, but I'll join you on stage. There's no interesting stage on this Tour of Norway actually. We'll go for the dossiers first, and then we'll see what we do. All right, we're gonna take a look at the dossiers situation. We have 12 points available. That's not a lot, but we're gonna see what we can do. First, I wanted to see if one guy was here. I know I talked about him, but I don't know if he's available. He isn't. I don't think he. No, he's not. So Guggenart is not. Oh no, there he is. All right, so Guggenart, that's the dossiers done. Good. All right, we're actually gonna do the final stage of the Tour of Norway because we're in contention for the win. We do have a +5 on the win duel as well today. Conor Swift, Ben Tollett, Nicolas Conchi are the three riders able to grab a GC dub today. It's going to be tough, especially knowing that Connor is the only one that can relatively sprint, but he has a -1. Nicolas Conchi has a decent day, but we're going to try and make the race difficult. However, the leadership will be given to Ben Tollett, and should it be a sprint, we'll have either Battistella, Vendrame, or Owendal. But yeah, it's going to be quite interesting to see what happens. Yannis Aguirre is currently leading, same second as Thomas de Rent. Delio Fernandez is in third place. If I can finish in the top 5, that's nice. That's going to give me some points for the potential accession to the World Tour at least. That's what I'm going with here. All right, we're going to have side wins until the rest of this portion here. We'll see if we can drop to a few guys. I don't think we'll be able to do so because the wind just isn't strong enough. But it would have been nice had we been able to drop a few riders. Right now, the gap is 120 on the breakaway. I do not care about the breakaway, let's be honest. I just care about the stage win and the GC. Alright, final 12k. There is an intermediate sprint coming up. I feel like Davide Martinelli might try to go for the points, but I'm also going to try and go for a few seconds with Conchi and Ben Tollett, at least one of them. So we'll see what happens. 500 meters, anyone going for it? Shit, Martinelli is. Let's try to see if I can get at least one. That'd be nice. Oh, don't tell me Pitcock is going to take some. Okay, no, it's fine. Pitcock took a few seconds, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad. However, Pitcock will continue pacing in this final climb. Tom de Vrint seems to be eager to start pacing. There he is. Mountain sprint, 1.8k. We're going to go full hammer. We're going to put the hammer down, in the words of Lewis Hamilton. Oh, De Vrint is actually doing the same. That's not something I had planned on. Conchi's going to struggle here. Let me just do something real quick. Yo, can you lot stop like moving everywhere? Thank you. Conchi, oh, for fuck's sake. Go there. Owendal will go there. And you go there. Perfect. Let's just have Ben Tollett coming back in the wheel of Vendrame. Perfect. All right. Where's Owendal? not where he needs to be, but he's gonna be able to come back. I'm really struggling with English, but I've been talking for way too long already with the podcast and shit. There goes Ben Tollett. We're gonna increase his rhythm as well. There is a slight hill towards the end. Actually, let's be smarter. Let's have Ben Tollett not base. Vendrame, you can go behind him. There goes Conchi. As a matter of fact, I could just like not chase him down. To be fair, I could just let the peloton do their thing. But if I do that, I know I'm gonna take a fat L. I can see it. All right, we'll see. We'll go at least for Owain. We'll go at least for Owain. There goes Owain. Shouldn't be too hard for him to take the dub. Can Ben Tollett finish on the podium? If he does, that's the GC win. Third place for Ben Tollett. I mean, it's not, I don't know, it's the GC win regarding of who came second or third. Conchi got the, oh, for fuck's sake, they're going to lose by 2 seconds again. But it's a dub for Wendell, so I'll take it. Win for Wendell. GC wise, Yonis Aguirre wins ahead of Deren Fernandez, Conrad, and Ben Tollett. 5th, 6th. I mean, I wanted the top 5, at least I got it. Canola, Martinelli. Ben Tollett is the best young rider, at least beating Evenepoel. And Euskatel is the best team. Wow. Right, second race of the episode. First NCs of the season. And it is the National Championships of the Time Trial in Slovenia with Giga Horvat. He is the third favorite behind Tadej Pogacar and Jan Polans. We'll see if we can at least finish on the podium and get a nice medal for Giga. Not having the best of seasons this year. He's won one thing last year. He hasn't top 25 at all this season. It's time to remedy that. And it's a very average day for Giga. I'm guessing that's a -1 or a 0 for our Slovenian. That's 69 in time trial. Sure, that's a nice number, but that might not be good enough to try and grab a dub. Tadej Pogacar is the next one to go. He will be winning these championships. Jan Polans is the second favorite, and he's also for UAE. So UAE will leave today's time trial with a distinctive jersey on their shoulders. The question is whether it will be from Polans or Pogacar. The odds do seem to favor the latest winner of the Tour de France. And with 17 kilometers left, Tadej Pogacar is about to overtake Giga Horvat. Giga is third at the second minute, 1:21 behind Pogacar, and 2 seconds ahead of Novica Kozic. So, as I said, the battle for second place will be for third place will be between Horvat and Kozic. If we can get that medal, that'd be stupendous for Giga and for Williams Martini. Final kilometer. I feel like I might have overused Giga in the second half of the time trial. Hopefully not too much. Jan Polans is in the lead in Ljubljana, 2:28 on Kozic. Tadej Pogacar is going to take first place, 30 seconds ahead of Polans, and Giga Horvat 2:22 easily in third place. It's a medal for Giga. Not the gold one, not the silver one, but the bronze one. Wow, we're going to start the national championships. I'm very sad. Giga Horvat peaked the day after his race. Actually, let me try to find it. It's not staff, rider. When did he peak? Right, there's end of fitness peak. Where's the start? Right, he peaked on the 9th. So that was 2 days after the time trial. And he stopped peaking today, which is the day before. Very sad. I mean, let's be honest, there's no hopes of me winning the national championship of time trial in Italy, knowing that someone like Filippo Ganna or Yanni Moscon is here. I will nevertheless do the race, but yeah, don't expect anything at all from the boys here. Final rider for us to start, Andre Vendrame. None of our riders will go in the top 10 of today's time trial. Ulissi has taken a nice lead. Can he hold on to someone like Filippo Ganna? That's another question. He did put 2.5 minutes to Yanni Moscon, and the time trial being very hilly might prove to be a good thing in favor of the leader of UAE. Not the leader, because they have Caruso. Nibali also is on the road. Vincenzo can maybe do something. You never know. We'll see the first intermediate for Di Squallo. He is in the time did not appear for Vincenzo. Thank you, Vincenzo. That's not Vincenzo Nibali. That's because that's Manuel Belletti. Makes sense. And as Vendrame finishes his effort, we have a new leader in Piani di Artivano. Fabio Aru has taken the lead 30 seconds ahead of Diego Ulissi. However, Filippo Ganna is already in the lead at the first intermediate. There are some riders along the road. I think Caruso is the only one that could try and challenge the leader of Ineos. Otherwise, Ganna will get back-to-back titles. Final kilometer for Ganna. Caruso, 9 seconds ahead of Aru. He did lose a lot of time on the second half. Did Ganna do the same? He did not. I mean, he did, but not enough to prevent the leader from Ineos to take the dub. Ganna is the time trial Italian champion. We couldn't do it in Italy. Can we do it in Great Britain? Charlie Quarterman won the road race last year. This year, Charlie is a bit injured. However, we do have Greg Walters, who is a decent time trialist, but we mainly have Hans Ulebe, 80 in time trial, 82 today actually for our leader. We may be able to retain at least one British jersey in the team. If we were to miss out on the road race, we'll at least have the time trial. Charlie Waterman on the road. We're going to go 76 with him. I feel like you need to be quite fast at the... Oh, wow. Greg Walters is leading in Middleton Road. Yeah, but where's Geraint, though? Yeah, Geraint is not far off. Geraint overtook whoever was in second place. Nicky Reed, the rider from, I think that's Ribble. Yeah, Ribble, well tight. Geraint Thomas at the second intermediate. Can he be ahead of Greg Walters? The answer is a big fat yes. 2 minutes quicker than Greg Walters, actually. And Greg will finish the time trial in what is the first place, 1 hour and 1 minute, 4 minutes 31 quicker than Craig Wallace. But yeah, we'll most likely get overtaken by Geraint Thomas. Nicky Reed will be fighting for second place with Greg. But yeah, I think Hans Hulber is the only guy able to beat Geraint today. Across the line for Charlie, he died a few kilometers before actually. 6th place for him. Connor Swift is 3rd, which is not something I expected. Then Nicky Reed, Jan Stannard, Charlie Quarterman, Joe Walker, Jacques Sauvagnargues, Jules Mills, and Lenny Ryder in 10th place. Right, come on, Hans. First intermediate for Hans Hulber. Can he be in the same area as Geraint? 16 seconds behind already. 16 seconds behind already. That's not good. That's not good. Alex Dowsett, Chris Froome, John Archibald, and Scott Davis are all up the road. Scott Davis with a very nice first time trial, actually. First intermediate for him. We'll see what happens at the second time we cross Middleton Road. I did accelerate, though, with Hans Hulber after the first intermediate. So hopefully that can be a good thing for us. Scott Davis still within contention to get Geraint Thomas's first place. John Archibald 30 seconds, Chris Froome 34 seconds, Hans Hulber 5 seconds ahead of Geraint Thomas. Come on, Hans. Come on, you need to hold on for 10 kilometers and you will be the new British time trial champion. Alright, let's not use too much of his energy. I don't want to kill him right now. 2 kilometers left. Chris Froome, Alex Dowsett are just up the road. The rider from Israel will actually cross the line very soon for a podium position. Maybe actually no, he's too far down. 4th place for him. Christopher Froome aiming for that podium position. Can he beat the time of Alex Dowsett and John Archibald to claim 3rd? He can, but Hans Hulber 1 minute quicker than Geraint Thomas is the new British time trial champion. Come on. Right, we'll simulate Canada because there's no point to have 63 time trial with Alex Smith, Canizales. We'll see what happens between Adam Roberge and Hugo Hull, but Michael Woods won the time trial ahead of James Piccoli and Nicolas Zukowski. Wowzers. Okay. Why not then? Michael Woods is the Canadian time trial champion. Alright, we're going to take a look at the dossiers again for this time July, the final month before the transfer window. We did get Chris Pye in our dossiers as well, so we still have 6 points. We'll see what we can get for that price. Probably not a lot, if I'm going to be honest. What can I get for 6? Let's take a look. Knowing that I could potentially wait for 9, we'll take a look at 9. Right, what could we have? Ballerini would be a very good shout. We are, after all, an Italian-based team as well. Signing Giganart and Crispa is good, but we'd like to get an Italian rider maybe. Even if we keep Vendrame and Nicola Gonchi, we're going to struggle to re-sign everyone, Jesus Christ. Who else could we potentially get? Alberto Dainese is a shout. Jakub Maresco is a shout, but I'm not going to get Jakub, let's be honest. Dario Cataldo. Then we're going on to a territory of like average riders, and that's not exactly what I'm looking for. However, I think I'm losing quite a few guys, if I'm going to be on, if I remember correctly. Let me just retake a look quickly. Williams. Where's my team? Why am I not there? I should be there, right? Oh, actually, maybe I've got everyone already in the team. 2021, I'm not losing anyone. Okay, good. Good. If I'm resigning all 4, that means I'm fine. So I don't even have to care about that. I just need to care about riders to sign. Who could I get for 6 points that could be a good shout? Chris Lawless is definitely within our reach, but I feel like we already have too many riders in his style, I guess, which isn't great. Everyone's 72. Is there not like a 73? There's 73, but that's Enzo Wouters, and he's not British or Italian, so we're fucked on that end. Yeah, nothing. There's nothing that really screams to me. Charlie Tanfield, very similar to a Charlie Quarterman. I don't know what to do here. Ideally, I'd go for Ballerini, but I'd have to wait for the next transfer, or the next dossier period. Do I do that? Do I wait for the next period for the dossiers? Pasqualon is a shout, but again, it's 8 points. Is there anyone good in 6? Giovanni Leonardi, King Aurar, Scott Davis. Yeah, we're going to struggle here. We're going to really struggle to get someone good. Gianluca Brambilla, Danielos, Max Stedman. We could get Maximilian Stedman. Or Stedman. He's very similar to Ben Tollett, though. They're basically the same guys. They're extremely similar, just one is 6 years older than the other one. Gabriel Colley. Oh, Gabriel Colley isn't. No, but they're not good though. I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. Feline. Feline is a perfect shout. We're gonna go Feline. Yeah, we'll go Fabio Feline. Right, I've been trying for the past 15 minutes to find a good variant for the Great Britain Championships. There's none. All the variants are dead. It's either this one or another sprint one, and the both are shit. So I'm quite sad. We're gonna bring the 9 riders: Ben Solid, Greg Walters, Ethan Eitzel, Lenny Ryder, Connor Swift, Thomas Pitcock, Owen Joel, Hans Ulebe, and Charlie Quarterman, the title holder. We'll see if we can play it like last year, which is go in the breakaway with Charlie and win the sprint with Charlie. If not, if it comes to a sprint, hopefully Ethan, sorry, will be in the final mix. Otherwise, bye-bye national championship. I mean, we do have 9 riders. We're a strong team. We should be able, on paper, to go and grab a dub. Charlie has a +2. Hopefully, +2 can be the amount of national titles he's won in his life. Double crash in the peloton. Owen Joel and Ben Tollett have crashed. That's sad. It's very sad. We're going to try and bring them back in the peloton. Pacing behind the breakaway. Pacing as soon as someone tries to go again. So Daniel Pearson and Old aren't exactly my favorite persons in the world right now. Another is Chris Froome, although I can't really hate on Chris because I do love the man. And just like last year, it seems that the breakaway will win the championships of Great Britain. And like last year, I am the fastest sprinter with Charlie Quarterman. We'll see if we can make it back to back. We do have a tie with Bradbury when it comes to the sprint rating, but we should be fine. Also, the one team that doesn't want to see me go or to see the breakaway go is Baron McLaren. They're actually pacing for Mark Cavendish. Scott Davis broke the gap from 10 minutes to 6 in 20k, and he then died. Crash in the peloton, Tanfield, Davis, Lewis, and Old, with 20k to go, the breakaway will eventually win. The British champion is one of these 7-men. James Shaw, Harry Wood, I'm making their names up by the way, Charlie Quarterman, Benjamin Gregson, Johnny Walker, Jordan Kelly, and Ed Bradbury. Can we make it back to back? That'd be great. That'd be huge for Charlie Quarterman. The lad would have 2 professional wins, both of them are the British Championships. Attacks in the peloton. Scott Thwaites has attacked. Geraint Thomas has attacked. They're done. They're finished. They're finished. They need to come back. They need to gain 9 minutes. 9 minutes in 7 kilometers. So they're finished. Wood once again on the attack. We're going to follow Ed Bradbury, as he is the fastest rider in the breakaway with Charlie Quarterman. If he makes a move, he's going to use some of his energy, and that's something I'm actually looking forward to. We're not going to take the wheel of Gregson. We're just going to take the wheel all the time of the first rider. There goes the first attack of Gregson. We're going to use our gel. We're in prime position. We're in prime position. We're literally in the wheel of the leading rider right now. Come on. 3k to go. We're actually going to take the lead because I know how to do this this sprint finish. 1.9k. And just after the red card, there goes Charlie Quarterman. It's a bit late because Bradbury started earlier. Ed Bradbury will win the National British Championship. Fuck's sake, I started too late. I started a bit too late, but it's going to be actually a photo finish between the 3 riders. Nah, Ed Bradbury's got it. Ed Bradbury is the British champion. I've started too late. I knew I had to start at the red car, but they started earlier than me, which I hadn't expected. Fuck's sake. We take an L. We take an L. And that's an L I could have really prevented. We could have prevented that L. We could have prevented that loss. We really could have. We had the legs to win it. I should have started earlier. It's an L. It's an L. Ethan Hayter, though, wins the peloton sprint ahead of Simon Yates and Connor Swift. Alright, I'll try and get my revenge by winning the Italian Championships. Hopefully they'll be more suited to my abilities. Alright, good day across the board for our team. +3 for Conchi, that's very good. +4 for Vendrame, that's even better. 0 Fanseu, it's not too bad. Kovi Velasco with the +2s. Right, we actually have a decent chance of winning today. Right, we lost a lot of energy because I got dropped because my riders just decided to fuck off. Just your classic PCM, and yeah, it was quite sad. That means that we've lost Velasco. I had full energy with everyone, and we lost it like around here in the in this portion that we just passed, like that little bump right here. That's where we just got dropped, and as soon as we got dropped, genuinely everyone in the first group attacked, everyone in the second group stopped. So we had to basically pace for the entirety of this portion right there. And yeah, that leads to me having less energy than I would like to. So what attacked? Damon and Caruso attacked with 30k to go. That's ambitious. It's ambitious. Ulisse and Formolo don't have the best of. Okay, I'm gonna have to follow that though. I'm gonna have to follow the move from Alberto Bettiol and Lorenzo Rota. Wowzers. Okay, it's not who I expected to see attacking. At least not now. 13k to go. Attacks once again from Lorenzo Rota. Ciccone in the wheel. Fausto Masnada, Yanni Moscon, Formolo, Bettiol, Vendrame Conchi are there. Caruso is also here with Filippo Conca and Luca Chirico. Fanseu completely exploded. So did Vincenzo Nibali and Diego Ulisi. Wow. Okay. I didn't expect to see these 2 guys drop this easily. Ciccone carrying on with his attack. Lorenzo Rota and Betiol losing some ground. Masnada losing ground as well. Moscon, Formolo are going to try and come back. All right, we're going to stay in the world of Conchi for now. I'm going to let Moscon do the work. And we'll come back on Ciccone later on with Conchi and Vendrame trying to maintain as much energy as possible. Just under 40 seconds for Giulio Ciccone. We're going to increase the rhythm with Nicola Conchi. This is now or never. It's now or never. If I want to come back on the rider of Trek Sigafredo, Vendrame is going to take necessary measures to try and come back. Formolo is... Oh, wow, he's strong. Formolo is strong. Formolo is strong. Vendrame hasn't given up yet. Vendrame has not given up. He hasn't said his final word. He's going to overtake Davide Formolo and Ciccone. 500 meters to go for Vendrame. Does it have what it takes? Ciccone is fast. Maybe a bit fast enough, but not strong enough. Vendrame overtakes Ciccone and wins the Italian Championship ahead of Ciccone, Formolo, Betiol, Moscon, Filippo Conca with a very, very good 6th position. Luca Chirico, Fausto Massana, Lorenzo Rota, and Nicola Conchi to end up in 10th position. What a race by Vendrame today. Mental. Mental. I've avenged Charlie Quarterman. What a job. What a job from Vendrame. I'm actually very happy. Ciccone and Formolo joins him on the podium. Join him on the podium, sorry. Yeah, just stupendous. Stupendous job today from Andrea. Well-deserved win. A well-deserved win. All right, that's 1 out of 2 championships after taking a fat L in Great Britain. We should have won that championship. I stick by it. Why are we sent to Norway? I don't know. Next up, though, I think it's Canada. Actually, no. Next up was Slovenia. We're going to go there. Giga 63 in hills. Please have a good day today, otherwise this is pointless. He didn't. He's got a 0. Cheers, Giga. I appreciate it. Is Roglic there? Shit, we've lost. Also, the peloton is not letting the breakaway go, or any breakaway. So, yeah, we're fucked. We're fucked. We're so fucked. Right, they might not be pacing, but trust me, as soon as Jan Polans gets on the pedals, right, Giga says goodbye to the peloton hella quickly. And Grega Bole has attacked. Jan Polanc is once again going to chase him down, and we're once again going to get dropped. And Baron McLaren might have just pulled off the Great Escape. Grega Bole and Luca Pibernik have managed to free themselves from the shackles of UAE and Jan Polans. Jan Polans is dead. Pogacar and Roglic aren't going to pace. Neither is Tratnik or Mohoric. They might have done well. How is Jan Polan still able to attack? I'm actually baffled. Giga had gone in the breakaway, or at least in the counter-attack group. Roglic just crashed. Roglic and Mesgage just crashed. Yo, Tadej, you do know that it's your time if you want to win. Tadej is not pacing. Grigabole is going to win the championship because Tadej Pogacar just attacked. Interesting. We'll see what happens now. Because Mohoric is going to chase him down. So is Jan Tratnik. What can Tadej Pogacar do? Can he do anything in the Mirna Pech? Let's see. I also need Giga to hold on in this group, trying to maybe go for a top 20 or something. Tadej, yeah, he's just on the bike, but he's not pacing whatsoever. I retract my statement. Tadej Pogacar is now 13 seconds behind Grigabole. Giga Horvat has no energy. The peloton hasn't given up yet. Bresic and Smilovic trying to pace. Mohoric just crashed. It's really a bad day for the leaders, Jesus Christ. Grigabole. Oh, Tadej Pogacar. Grigabole is going to die. Tadej Pogacar will overtake him. And the new Slovenian champion is Tadej Pogacar. What a job. What a job. Grigabole deserved better than a 3rd place as Korozec overtakes him on the line. Smilovic, Kuric, Bresic, Marko Kum, Giga Yaman, Domen Novak. Giga Horvat gets dropped and is going to finish in 25th position, I believe. Yep, 25th place for Giga Horvat. Alright, final race of the episode. We're going to Canada for the National Championships. I believe that's Quebec from the parkour. If it's a breakaway, might be able to pull something out of the bag. If it's not, then Michael Woods is champion, and congratulations, lad. Right, I'm just hoping that some of the teams won't control the race. That's usually what happens in this kind of championships. We've seen it in Slovenia. But if Rally could send someone in the break, right, and not chase me down, they are chasing me down. You wait, Van der Sande. Why are you attacking? You literally have Burtnik at the front. For fuck's sake. This is one of the most boring things I've ever watched on PCM. Everyone keeps on attacking, and then Rally or Israel comes back at them and stops any hope of a breakaway. I'm genuinely pissed off by this race now. Final 20k, we have better riders attacking, the likes of Hugo Hull, the likes of Antoine Duchesne. But once again, no breakaway able to go. If Michael Woods doesn't go for a move, which, I mean, he will, let's be honest. But if he doesn't, for a sprint, Alex Smith is not the slowest. He's not the fastest rider, all right? Michael Woods has 66, I think. Ryan Anderson has 70, and Pierre-André Coté has 72. But then I'm not that far off. Yeah, everyone knows that something's gonna happen. It's like watching some track. Everyone's looking at each other. We're going 28 kilometers an hour. Uh, that's just slow. That's just slow. I'm very careful of Michael Woods. We're actually gonna follow the Canadian rider of Boransgrohe, the actual title holder of this jersey, as we go under the 10k banner. Well, I've lost many positions here. I got heavily blocked by Pierre-André Coté, but we did manage to come back at the front though. Hugo Hull goes for a move. We're gonna follow him. We're gonna follow him. We're gonna follow Hugo Hull, the rider from Astana. Oh my god, I have such a lack of acceleration. It's out of this world. Fuck's sake. I did well as well to follow his move. I just don't have any acceleration. Pierre-André Coté and Ryan Anderson chasing him. Can Antoine Duchesne relay me? We're gonna follow him, I guess. We're not gonna follow Pierre-André Coté. God, I'm slow. Hugo Hull attacking again. He's gonna get it. He's gonna get the win because no one from Rally is pacing. Literally no one from Rally decided to pace. Yeah, it's a nice win. Hugo Hull is the new Canadian champion. What a dumb race. What a dumb race. I was in the wheel of the lad as well. Pierre Côté, then Adam De Vos. I was in the wheel of Hugo Hull. Fuck's sake. That's disappointing. Disappointing. I felt like we had definitely much more. Well, we had more things to do. I had more things to do. A fourth place isn't where I wanted to finish, and it's not where I think I should have finished. I think the top two was definitely reachable. Right, before we end up this episode, we're going to take a look at the latest results and what happened. Can I still... actually, I haven't checked the Giro. Can I still... Oh, I can still see the Giro. Caruso had won the first stage. Well, I mean, UAE. Then Elia Viviani, Schachmann, Carapaz, Thibaut Pinot, Jacobsen, Tom Dumoulin, Schachmann, Gaviria, Bob Jungels, Vincenzo Nibali, Massimiliano Ricchese has won a stage for Arkea Samsic. Okay, interesting. Ron Dennis winning the time trial ahead of Filippo Ganna. Love that. Tadej Pogacar, Elia Viviani. Wait, say what now? I just clocked. Elia Viviani won in Aprica. Okay. Why not? Ackermann, Richard Carapaz, Tom Dumoulin, Bob Jungels with a second job, and Gaviria won in Milano, meaning that the winner of the Giro d'Italia, I mean, Tom Dumoulin won the green jersey, Maximilian Schachmann won the mountain one, Pogacar was the best young rider, best team was Groupama MTG, and Tom Dumoulin won the Giro, 22 seconds out of Carapaz, 30 on Tadej Pogacar, 250 on Thibaut Pinot. Okay. I think I didn't have any races. I did. I had the Grand Prix Canton d'Argovie and Köln-Rundfahrt. What happened there? Grosse Preis der Cantons Aargau. Third and fourth with Conchin van Seyu. Okay. Is it Rundum Köln? It was right. It was the Rundum Köln. Yeah, the Köln-Rundfahrt. Third place with Battistella as well. Okay. Let me just take a look. Dauphiné was won by Geraint Thomas. Tour de Suisse was won by Richard Carapaz won 2 from Ineos with Nairo Quintana in 3rd place. Okay. And then the national championships. We'll just take a look at the big one. God, there's so many. Austria, Pernsteiner. Denmark, Mats Pedersen. Peter Vakoc in Czech Republic. France, Thibaut Pinot. Germany, Pascal Ackermann. Italy, Great Britain, we know. Italy, we know. Kazakhstan, Lutsenko, yeah, shocker. Norway, Henrik and Evanson from Uno X, okay. Poland, Maika, Portugal, Federico Figueiredo. Russia, Dimitri Strakov. Spain, Enric Mas. Switzerland, Sylvain Dillier. Netherlands, Maurits Lammetink, okay. Alright, let's take a look at the time trial for a sec. Starting with Denmark, Søren Kragh Andersen. Thibaut Pinot wins. That's an odd time trial, you know. That's it's not something you see often to see a peloton in a time trial. Germany, Nils Politt. Hans Sullivan, Great Britain, but we knew that. Italy, we had no one. Portugal, Nelson Oliveira, shocker. Slovakia, I don't care about Slovakia actually. Spain, Gorka Izagirre. Switzerland, Stefan Kung. Netherlands, Kees Bol, and USA, TJ Van Garderen. That, nevertheless, is going to wrap up this episode of Redemption Ride. I have no idea how long it was. I can tell you the recording is 2 hours and 23 minutes. It's 1:20 in the morning. I have a lesson in 6 hours. I have to edit this video. I'm extremely pissed. But hopefully I can get it up by 12. Also, I cannot reiterate how much I want you guys to go and check out the new channel with Joe and I, Ascent Cycling Podcast. The link in the description down below. We have uploaded our first podcast, the Vuelta review. It would mean a lot if you would go there, like the video, subscribe to the channel. You can also follow us on different platforms. We're present on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and maybe your other usual podcast sources. I would not know right now. We're on Anchor, that's for sure. So yeah, Spotify, Apple, YouTube are the 3 main platforms. But I see you guys in the very near future. My name has been Blackwall. Have an incredible day, and goodbye.
Pull up in the gold, I'm leading. But them other man need feeding. I don't wanna go Bombay. Them I don't know what I do when I go from Beeling. Leading the pack in black and I'm on with a bag. Snapping with a phone and dab. Boss up a man with a duster. Put him in the drip and sip blockbuster.